Okay, Robert, sorry this takes so long. It took all day. I had to watch the Bills beat the Titans. Whoop, whoop. So here's the car. Obviously, anybody can make it look good if they wash it, and I just now washed it. I didn't wash it as good as I would if it were my car, but there you have it. And if I get back here, show you these pictures, and say, there's the car, well then, hey, that looks great. But I do want to make sure that, especially someone from so far away who doesn't get to see it in person and gets to see all the little defects and things. The interior is really the worst of the car, and it's not terrible. I mean, when you look in here, it does look pretty good. The doors are all straight. There's no cracks, no mess ups. The button here, you can see is busted. You know, the front of it cracked and went out over time. The button works, but then here you have, this is broken. The boot's just kind of laying out there, and that was my fault. I broke it when I had to do the transmission linkage. The only things I've ever had to do on this car is the transmission linkage and the fuel door mechanism. So this, not perfect, but you can see there's a crack here. The ashtray stuff is kind of busted and missing because I couldn't fix it. This door still works, but could be better. And let me go around. There's no cracks or anything in this seat. Everything looks pretty good. I mean, it's 12 years. It is what it is. We've kept it pretty clean, especially for a daily driver. So wheels now, the tires have good tread. They're all, you know, they all got plenty of miles left on them. They're all pretty much like this. They were all changed at about the same time. You can see a little oxidation on the headlights. Again, well, 16 years, not 12 years, 16. So there's some rash here as well. My son did that a little right there as well, just kind of off. Then you get your little nicks like this, and you can see the cracking kind of around that nick. Oxidation on those lights right there. Another little nick right there. Those little things, you know, it just is what it is for 16 years of driving the car. Tread on the wheels, if you can see that. Now the wheels are not great. They look good. They're chrome. They're you know, they look nice, especially from a distance. But what I have, and I'll show you here in a second. But let's look at this. So the rear view mirrors, they got their wear, where obviously they've been through it. There's a little nick right there. Here, literally like 4 times since we've had this car. We got it in 2011, 6 years old already. About 4 different times this door kind of rubbed. I don't know what causes it, but it rarely ever does it. Like I said, maybe 4, maybe 5 times, most recently about 4 months ago. So here's a good look at what I was talking about, the kind of the flaking of the chrome on the inside of the wheel. I wish there was a way to repair that. I probably would have already, but other than that, the wheel, you know, it is what it is. Rear has about what you would expect. Stupid looking license plate, of course. Here is, now my son kind of scraped this a little bit one time. Didn't cause enough damage. It just kind of made that go in down there, but I'm wondering if it's not supposed to be like that because the other side does it as well. So I don't know, I have to look at another Corvette. But yeah, 16 years of wear on the car kind of takes its toll. I can tell you this, if I found this car and I was looking for a Corvette, I would buy it if I knew the guy was honest like me. All the oil changes, the fluids and everything have been maintained. Now I did use General Motors. I waited till the car told me it was time. So I didn't change it every 3,000 miles, but I used full synthetic. And let me show you the inside of the car right here. Again, this little thing, button, this one's actually not broke, it's just wore off. Everything's pretty clean and straight, there's no cracks. The dash still looks good. It's in good shape. The seat right here, you can see the seam popped. Right here it's kind of cracking and the seam's popped. But that's, oh, then right down here. Other than that, everything is still good to go. So it does need cleaning. The carpet, you know, you might want to get it detailed. There's a lot of white hairs in here. I'm not really sure if the kids had the dogs in here or something. But, I mean, I vacuumed it up, but definitely we'll have to have maybe someone detail it. Now this boot, that was me, my fault when I did the transmission linkage. But it is what it is. I'm not perfect, not always. So if I pop the hood, I can kind of show you in here, and again, I vacuumed it out. It could certainly be better. You got your nets. Oh yeah. There's something I want to show you. Here's the mirrors that go to the headrests. I mean the sun visors. And then there's another compartment, of course. If you don't know your Corvettes, that's the key that goes to the wheels. That's original. Well, original to when we got it from Becky. I wanted to show you this real quick so that you got everything you need to kind of figure out whether somebody's interested. These sun visors, I mean, that shit happened almost immediately. It was never right on either side. So they're in the back. You can buy other ones and have them put back in. You know, I just wanted to make sure that somebody knew that neither side of those mirrors is still on. I'll pop the hood real quick. Might as well while I'm doing the video. And you can see, here's the engine. I don't clean it a lot. In fact, I don't know that I've cleaned it more than once. No, twice. I've cleaned it twice, but it's been a while. You can see the, and again, this engine has hummed. It's fantastic. When I first got it, and God hears me talking, when I first got this car, the engine had, it would, before about, I'd say between oil changes, I'd have to put about a quart of oil in it. So, it's always burned a little bit of oil. Never smoked, never seen anything. You still can't smell it or smoke or anything. It still burns the exact same amount of oil. So about, you know, not even a quart between oil changes. For a, you know, LS2 V8, I guess that's not so bad. But there you have it. There are other little things that I could show you. Little, as far as nicks, little things under here, you know, here and there. Like if I wanted to come up under here, and I could kind of show you that there's little nicks right there. But all in all, car looks great. I would absolutely pay $12,000 for this car if I wanted a Corvette. So that's what I'm talking about. Show it to your buddy. Let me know, and we'll talk to you later, dude. Missed you at Camaro Fest. Circle member, not even showing up. I ain't never. Take care, dude.